Hi guys, this is Perry Kids 3. I'm Peyton and today I'm going to be making a Cajun Jambalaya for my cooking class. See you in the video. So here we're at Publix going to get all the ingredients for our meal. So here my mom is getting scallions for the soup, and she's trying to pick the best one, like the cleaner one or like the one that looks like better than the other ones. And now she's getting chives. So here my mom is getting tomatoes for the soup, and she's trying to batter them right now. And here my little sister is dancing. So here we are getting sweet onions. So we are at the bakery, and I wanted to get a pastry, and Ashley wanted to get a Jamaican patty. And here we're walking to the meat so that we can get the sausages. And my mom got this sausage, so she's trying to compare the sausages, which one to get. So now we're cooking. So now we're going to be cooking the stuff. So I had to cut the sauce. So here I'm cutting the sausage, and I had to cut it like 1 inch. I had to cut it in half and then cut one, and then I had to cut 1 inch from the sausage. And here is my mom helping me to cut the sausage because I didn't know like how much to cut from each one. So now my mom is getting the bowl to put all the sausages in, so it doesn't just stay on the cutting board and get in the way of everything. And for some reason I'm dancing. So now we're going to be seasoning the chicken. I'm using adobo, and I'm gonna season it so it can have flavor and it's not bland. And I'm also adding cayenne pepper. So my mom is trying to help me like to pour the cayenne pepper in it, because the way I was doing it, nothing was coming out of the bottle. So now I'm seasoning the I think I'm seasoning the chicken. I think the other bowl was the shrimp. Yeah, I'm seasoning the chicken with the same I'm seasoning it with the cayenne and adobo, just like I did with the yeah. Looks like nothing is like coming out of the bottle. kept asking my mom like how much to put because I didn't want to make it too salty or too bland. I kept showing her. And now I'm mixing the chicken. I kept adding some seasoning just in case it was too bland, and now I am mixing the shrimp. So now my mom is making the roux. The roux is going to thicken the rice and stuff. So you have to you can add any type of fat or in flour. My mom used bacon fat. So now I am putting the chicken inside to cook inside of the pan. And that was the cooked chicken. Kind of looks like you put curry on it. But now I'm cooking the shrimp, and I also cooked the sausages too. So now I'm going to be cutting the scallions. And my mom had given me 2 to cut, so we had a lot more vegetables still at the end of the video that we didn't end up using. So, yeah. And I'm cutting the celery. The celery was really hard to cut, even though I had a sharpener knife. And I'm putting the vegetables inside of the bowl. And now I am cutting the bell peppers. I'm cutting the red bell peppers and the green bell peppers. I think I end up using all of the bell peppers because I'm cooking for 5 people and I needed to use a lot more things. So now I'm cutting the green peppers. And I have to take off the stem first and take the seeds out of the pepper so that it doesn't get into the food. You don't need to take like all the seeds out. Like you don't need to make sure you don't take out like every single seed out, but you just like take out like the big thing that's holding all the seeds. And I had to dice or cut all of my vegetables little so that it's not like too big to go into the soup. So now I am cutting the tomato. I cut 2 tomatoes and make sure you wash the vegetables before cutting them so that it doesn't have like any like maybe if there was like a left on bug on the vegetable or a bug you don't see, just wash some of the stuff off. So now I'm cutting the celery again because my mom said that it wasn't enough, so she just gave me more celery and I cut some more. The celery was the hardest to cut. So here's my mom sauteing. So this is a picture of my mom sauteing the onion and me sauteing the bell peppers, and I am mixing the rice. I'm mixing the rice and the roux because I put the roux in there, so I was just mixing the rice. Then I'm adding chicken broth. I used 2.5 bottles or 2.25 because I used that whole bottle and then I used like half of the other bottle. And I had to put on the mitten so that my hand doesn't get burned while holding the handle on the pot. So I have to like keep mixing it, leaving it alone, mixing it. And there I'm adding a little bit of the other chicken broth. I don't think if you like saw in this video, but I added all of the chicken, I added all the vegetables, and I added the sausage in it. And my mom is adding this sauce. We don't really know what the sauce is because my mom has never cooked with it before, but my mom has never cooked with it before either, so yeah. My dad got to eat the rice when it was like still like soupy. I didn't get to because I had to go do something. So when I came back, it was like the rice sucked it all up. And I think like the rice was good, but I think I would have enjoyed it better if it still had like the soup in it. But my mom put more adobo inside the soup, and I had to let it sit. My rice type, I had to let it sit for 20 minutes, and some other rice, you have to let it sit for 40 minutes, and then you can let it sit for 10 minutes, but the rice that I'm using, I had to let it sit for 20 minutes. So here I'm adding the chicken, and my mom is mixing it, and I'm adding the sausage too. The brown rice was at 40 minutes, and these are the final products. Bye guys, see you next time. Subscribe for more videos, and please hit the like and subscribe. Please put the bell button if you want to get notified for every video we post. Bye.